I haven't played with bubble wrap in a...
Yo, it's your boy Craig coming at you with another Q's Random Review. Today we have something special. It is a wired Xbox 360 controller, but it's not made by Microsoft. This one's made by Diswoe. So yeah, it comes in this little box, and let's open it up.
All right, everybody, you guys know what time it is when you guys see my floor. It's time to do the unboxing. All right, so it comes in this little white, zero packaging, really like nothing on it box. So it's relatively straightforward. Ooh, what's this? It's a card. If I flip it upside right, lucky card to get your prize at via blah, blah, blah. This is something, this fell out and apparently it's a free gift. It tells me to email this link and claim my prize. Anyways, back to this main unboxing. Is that really instructions on I guess maybe if you guys don't know how to hook it up to a PC, maybe, or USB wire controller, blah, blah, blah. It gives you all the buttons, standard controller stuff. Anyways, that's not what we came here for. Guys want to see this. All right. Taking it out the plastic. Ooh. Wait, I gotta do it. That was wimpy. Oh, there we go. That one didn't work. There we go. I haven't played with bubble wrap in a while. Anyways, here's the controller. It actually feels really good. I don't know how responsive it is, but wow. It feels really good, actually. D-pad test. D-pad seems pretty good. I guess really the best way to find out is actually testing it out, but it looks like a normal 360 controller, so maybe they just modified the 360 controller, added like this, took away the battery, so maybe they got a new shell. But it actually feels pretty good. So let's test it out. All right, everybody, here we are. I'm about to plug in this 360 controller to see if anything pops up. Wait a minute. All right. So I plugged it in. It did the noise and connected. And it looks like it's working because I pushed the middle Xbox, well, it's not Xbox, but the rip-off Xbox center button, and it comes up on the other monitor, like my information and stuff. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to install anything, so that's pretty nice. Let's fire up a game and see how it does. All right, guys, here we are. I'm using a controller, pushing up and down with it. It's not very clicky, so that's good. The triggers are a little bit clicky. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but that's something to think about. But for the price, it's pretty good. Let's actually go into it and let's get started and try out. Just move around. Nope, not really any setup, and it's off to the records. I can swing my lightsaber. I really haven't played this much. Maybe I should have played it and tested out the, oh, that's how you do it. Alright, cool. So let's go in and actually try to fight some baddies. Alright, we have some enemies to attack. Yeah? Alright, so, woo! Defeating enemies and all that. Alright, it does good with Lego Star Wars. Let's see how it does with a first-person shooter. Alright, here we are in Doom! And if I just use get online, hop in, find a match, beginner, I didn't even have to set it up. It's just really nice that it just automatically reads it for you and stuff, so I don't have to worry about having to sync it up or going to the menus and stuff. It could be the game itself though. Here I am. I'm just in a practice match. And I don't know if there's actual enemies to play with, but I'm just testing out the controls anyways. And it looks like everything is very responsive. So yeah, I'm pushing right, left, right, up, down, shoot. So everything seems to be very responsive, so that's pretty good. I'm not an expert on using controllers and stuff, but as far as I would say, any normal gamer wouldn't really mind using this. So yeah, just going around shooting, everything seems to be very responsive. And it's nice that the games pick you up automatically. I know it's like an Xbox 360 controller, so things should go well with syncing it up to a PC. But it still amazes me because it's not Microsoft who made this controller, so it's pretty awesome that this controller does this, and I don't really feel any at all latency, so it's pretty good. All right, everyone. This controller works very well on the PC, and I don't have an Xbox to test this out on, but I would assume that it will work very well on the Xbox. But let's try a PS4. So let's take off my controller and plug this in. Let's see if it Digimon World. Let's see if I can even plug it in. Alright, I plugged it in. The controller's on. Let's see. It doesn't look like it works. So it won't work on your PS4. Which is okay. It didn't advertise anything about working on PS4. Hey guys, right now I'm just owning some. Oh, dang, I just died. Anyways, I was just owning some news with this Xbox 360 controller by Diswoe. As you guys can see, it is wired. It goes off pretty long. You can sit back. Here's my desk. You can sit back a good bit. That is the problem though. It is wired, it's not wireless. But it is a good quality. It feels like a 360 controller. It's been a long time since I had a 360 controller in my hands. I mainly stick to PlayStation. But I needed a PC controller and I didn't want to take my PS4 controller away from my living room. So I said, let's just buy a controller. And it's pretty cheap. The price is, you were saying? The price is $19.99. $19.99, $20 for a pretty good controller. Microsoft was selling this for like what, $40 when it was new? I'm not sure how many wired they sold. The wire might be a deal breaker for you guys because you can't sit wherever you want. It might like get tangled up in your feet and you got to deal with them. You put it up, like wind it up and stuff. But if you can get past all that little stuff, I believe it's a great controller for you. If you need it for your PC, you're pretty close to your PC anyways. If not, then you probably already have another controller in mind. I did try this on the PS4. Not sure what I was thinking was going to happen. It's an Xbox controller trying on PS4. Of course, it's not going to work, but I just thought I'd try it just to see for laughs. Maybe it would work, and maybe you would have got another use out of it, but it didn't. And really, it's not a negative because they didn't advertise it. It said Windows and 360. So you can't really complain about that. So for $20, can you really argue about this controller? I can't.
I could find so many more crappy controllers out there for more, less, or around the same price. This is a good for anyone who's looking for a controller just to game on your PC once in a while. It's not using your keyboard and mouse, or maybe you have some games like Lego Star Wars that works better with a controller than with a keyboard because you can't really use a mouse with that game. This Logitech controller for $17.99 I bought. It feels cheap. You hear all the clicks. It just doesn't feel good and it's not comfortable to hold. This is why I wanted to get another controller. And I went with this, and I'm glad I did because it feels so good. And this other controller, Logitech controller, I'm just gonna give it to, if I have someone else over, unfortunately, they're gonna get stuck with that second player controller. You know how you do with your little siblings, younger cousins, anyone who comes over that you don't want to give the good controller to because maybe they break it or maybe they rage out and just throw it against the wall or something like that. Who knows? Alright guys, I definitely think this controller is worth it. If you guys want to check the description below, you can check it out for yourself, see how it is. And if you do have it already, or if you plan to buy it, please leave a comment in the section below and let me know you guys' thoughts on the controller. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts too. Anyways guys, this has been Q's why do I want to say food review? Why? Anyways guys, this has been Q's random review. Hope you guys stay classy and I'll see y'all later. Peace.